Hi, let's solve in this lesson the theme number 5. I already opened the theme here at left and let's start. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 small drawings. Each of them require some tricks in order to obtain the precise geometry. So I will make it a little bigger, and these first two are a little simple. There are about there is the problem is the requirement is to build a polygon with 5 sides, pentagon in this situation, and to do that I will choose from here the command polygon. Creates an equilateral closed polyline. So don't forget, it's a polyline. Finally, let's hesitate. The number of sides is of course 5, and about the center of the polygon, let's choose this point. Now the question is, the polygon will be inscribed or circumscribed about the circle. As you may see here, the distance is 12 millimeters or any the 12 units. Will consider that this point will be on the surface on the circle. That means that the polygon will be inscribed. So I will choose the direction and I will inscribe here 12 as the radius of the circle. The distance from the circle, center of the circle until this point. Now, about to build these lines in the interior, we will choose the command line, and very simple, I will construct something like that, and that's all about this first drawing. How to put dimensions, how to measure this dimension. I think the simplest way is to build a circle. This circle may be using this option. So first point, second point, third point, and I will put the dimension going first in the layer of the dimensions, and let's see, dimension from the center of this circle until here, and after that I'm free to delete this circle. Otherwise it is difficult to find the center of the pentagon if you don't have the circle in it. Now, about the next drawing, I will choose again polygon. Of course, it remembers that we have 5 sides. The difference is between the inscription and circumscription of the 5 sides. Let's choose this as center, and now I will choose that the polygon will be circumscribed above the circle, and let's say this situation 12 as the radius of the circle, and building those lines, this polyline must be transferred to the layer 0. That's right. Again, double click. No. I will choose from layer. Where is my layer? Here. Okay, that's all. Now, if you want to show the thickness of the line, don't forget to push this option, activate this option, line weight. And taking that into account, I remind you that these lines, you may choose from here the weight of the line. There is a solution. Of course, this one remains outside. Now, otherwise, let's build, of course, in the layer 0. Let's build the interior lines, line, and because it's activated this option to choose midpoints, I can draw exactly to midpoints. The triangle means that it's a midpoint. Of course, I made a mistake here and I will correct it. If you see, I will choose this point, meaning that there is the middle of the side. Now, here, as you may see, we have a star, a triangle inscribed in the circle of radius 15, arrayed 10 times around the middle of the bottom. That means that we start building a triangle, polygon, it's the command. In this situation, number of sides will be 3, and choosing this, I think it's a good idea to choose inscribed in circle. Okay, 15 as the radius of the circle, and I already built this triangle. Now, about multiplying 10 times around the middle of the bottom, I will choose the polar array command and select objects, yes, enter, or the right mouse click, and about the center point of array, I will choose the middle of the base, and about the items, I choose number of items will be 10. Now, that's all. About the construction and the thickness of the lines, the construction is correct. About the thickness of the lines, I remind you that when you make a polar array, it considers as a whole. So as you may see here, it's a whole, and in order to make changements, you may explode. It's a good idea to make the explosion. So X, explode, and let's see if this exploded. Yes, we have different triangles, and let's see, if you want to modify the thickness, I will choose some simpler. And about this triangle, I'm going back to the by layer option, or if you are not satisfied, you may choose something thicker. Let's see, 0.4, and that's all. About putting this 15 dimension on it, again, it's quite difficult to find this point here. An idea is to build a circle from 3 points, or I give you the freedom to find the solution to put this dimension. So, going further, making this construction, this is, I think it's quite simple. Again, choosing polygon or rectangle, maybe it's a better idea to build a rectangle, and select the first corner. Now, as you may see here, we have the opportunity to to inscribe directly the length and the height of the rectangle. That means that 20 is this tab or comma and 12 is the height. If you want informations, you may activate the properties of this, but otherwise I'm sure that is at scale. And I will dimension it. Sorry, first of all, don't forget to go to dimension layer and choose linear 12. Again, right click to choose the same command. Now, about the interior, sorry, I'm going back to the 0 layer, and the interior will be built in this manner. Again, right click, repeat line, and I'm going from here, and again I will look for this symbol that means perpendicularity. Again, right click, repeat line, and as you may see, you may go to the middle of this side or diagonal or perpendicular. It's already telling me that this line is perpendicular. So of course that was all, but if you want to introduce parametric conditions, you may choose this one, perpendicular. That means constrains two lines to maintain a 90-degree angle to each other if you want to be more trusted. So I will choose this line and this line, and you may see here appears this icon. That means that is, you may hide this constraint bar, or you may leave it here to remind you that these two lines are perpendicular. Here is the symbol. Or you may hide it, but it remains the perpendicularity. You may also show all the construction. No, I already deleted. Or you may hide all the constructions. Now, going further, this is a drawing a little tricky, but not too difficult, because you may exactly find this distance from the tip of the angle until the center of the circle, and also maintain the level of 42 of this point regarding the center of the circle. How do we build that? Making an auxiliary construction. So I am showing myself that I am the layer 0. I build a circle. Let's see here, a circle of the radius 15. Okay, and now it's the moment to build those auxiliary constructions. That means that I will repeat circle, I will choose this center, and I will make a radius 50. So I build a circle around that. I'm sure that I will find later the point how. Maybe it's shorter if I put the origin exactly here, and I will try to draw a line at no matter what, it's the important it to be 42. Yes. The x is not important, but the y it's important to be 42. So the distance here at this intersection between the circle and the line, it's that point that I'm looking for. And I will build from this intersection point, choosing and then following or looking after the tangent symbol, enter, and again line from here. Just wait a little. This is the now is the tangent. It's already telling me that these two lines are tangent. And finally I will build a line from the point to the center of the circle, and that's all. We may delete the helping lines, and that's the construction. Let's put dimensions to be sure that we made a good job. Let's see if I can, yes, but a different layer, dimension from here to here, that's 50, sorry, and again repeat dimension from here until here, but I try to, yes, to put, to stretch a little the final position, but I be able after that to rearrange. And about the diameter, I think we may choose directly diameter, and I will put here the 30 units of diameter. Now, about the thickness of the line, as I already told you, you may choose these two lines and make them thinner. Make them thinner. Now, much more work will be with this construction, but it's a good opportunity to show you a new command. So first of all, I will go back to the layer 0. I will build, wait a little here, I will build a line 145, and from here another segment of 16, and I think that's all, because I start again from the middle and I'm going to 32 as the length of the segment, and going back here, and I will mirror these two segments choosing the mirror command, and first point of mirror line and second point of mirror line. Delete? No, I don't want to delete the initial construction. And about the equal distances required here to build these segments, I will divide. That there is a command called divide. I will divide this segment in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments, and in order to do that, divide is the command. Divide, select object to divide, number of segments, I think 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that means that not 5 but 6. So going back, again divide, select object, 6 will be the good option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So the segments are 6, but we have here, as you may see, these symbols added at equal distance. Now, let's choose the command line. Waiting a little. So no. I think it's better idea to build those vertical segments first of all, and I will launch the command line, and please pay attention to be sure that the line starts exactly from the circle of this symbol. Please select it in this position. That means if I'm going on the exterior of the circle, that means that it will choose the center of the circle. So please don't go along the line in order to choose X, because you will not be exactly. Wait here. Now is the moment. Now not the moment, but the position to start. And of course perpendicularity. I cannot multiply because the length of the segments are not equal. And so again, line, I'm waiting here at the exterior, and I will make the perpendicularity, double enter to end and launch again the command, perpendicular, perpendicular, okay. And yes, maybe it's a good idea to go there, and after, but don't jump too many steps. Line, enter, and perpendicular, enter, enter again, wait there, perpendicular, and I think to be sure to exactly draw now line, and it, I think okay, use the zoom from the mouse in order to find exactly the point, enter. I think we don't miss them as the required points, and of course choosing this type, the green selection. Please pay attention, if I'm choosing from left to right, it will be a blue selection, and nothing is selected, because it's not in this window, is not entirely contain the geometry. So I will choose from right to left in order to select. This type of selection is called crossing selection. The cross, it's only the idea is only to touch the elements, not included, not fully included. And me, from mirror, any point from on this line will be no, I don't want to erase the initial. Now you may delete these dividing circles or not. And about the dimensions, let's see, not diameter but linear. In this situation it's a good idea to hide the line weight, because you pick more precisely. Or you may choose dimension and click on this, sorry, I will try again, choose this segment, and it's the same thing to put those 16. Enter again, dimension. That's all about waiting a little to give the opportunity to the program to find the required points. And again, repeat dimension, wait a little, from here to here, those 32, and finally with the same command I will try to dimension the angle with the same dim command. Where can I find a good position? And as you may see, that's the drawing, that's the theme. That's the theme that it's in this week must be realized by each of you. Thank you for your attention, and bye.